hardcore boxing news, and that's what's up, man. And that's what's up, man. Okay, you gonna come on here and just break news just like that, huh?
This is Dollar.
Hey, it's your boy Jay, hardcore boxing news. What you got going on, bro? We out of here. Hey, it's your boy Jay, hardcore boxing news. Back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. If you can hear the sound of my voice right now, that's letting me know that God has given you that gracious opportunity to do it one more again. A chance to start things, reset. Numero uno. I see my little youngster in the building. We got a new guy in the building, y'all. Yes, indeed. My Dasher compadrion. I've been telling y'all, man, that I've been door dashing lately. And this young man right here has inspired me to get in the game, you dig? And we got some friendly competition. And he whipping my ass for sure. But, you know, I'm a new kid on the block. You'll trust and believe. Coming for you, youngster, boy. I'm telling you. Jordan, when he came back, started playing for the Wizards, man. Yeah. I'm on you, boy. I'm already ahead of you already. I already been in the game already. While you was sleeping, I was creeping, youngster. I was making moves. Swish, 3-peat on you. There you go. Yes, indeedy, baby boy. But listen here, y'all. I appreciate y'all all being in the hangout this morning. And before we go any further, y'all know what we got to do, man. We got to get some morning motivation going on. And from there, then we're going to move on to find out who hanging out with me today, Jack. Yes, indeedy. We got to get that morning motivation going on. Let me see. What we going to do today? What we going to do today? I tell you what. Let's hit this one.
We all get knocked down in every aspect of life.
You're going to fall flat on your face. You're going to be criticized when you come out into the arena called life. You're going to feel awkward and stupid and dumb sometimes, but it's okay. It goes with the territory.
When the defining moment comes, either you define the moment or the moment defines you. Either you define the moment, you decided that you're going to not concern yourself with the naysayers, that you're not going to concern yourself with what has happened or what hasn't happened, but you're going to make the commitment to do what you've got to do so that you can have a lifestyle that you've never experienced before. Or the moment defines you, and you decide to play it safe. And 20 years from now, you say to yourself, what if I would have taken a chance on myself? What if I would have stayed in the game? What if I would have kept making the phone calls? What if, and what if? But let me tell you something. Something amazing begins to happen when you make the decision to move forward on your goals and your dreams.
And maybe you've been knocked down in your life and it seems like, hey, the fight is over. It is not over unless you quit.
You have to learn to turn and look at every obstacle as an opportunity.
You gotta get gritty, man. You gotta develop some dog in you.
Life is gonna throw some serious blows, some body blows, and they gonna hurt. But I want you to feel that pain going through your body. And as pain leaves your body, guess what's gonna take its place? Success. No pain, no gain.
No pain, no gain. That's what I'm talking about, man. At any time in life, man, you can make a decision and say, you know what? I ain't going for this no more, man. This is what it's going to be. I'm starting something new. I don't care about what the naysayers saying or whatever. Full force ahead. And you got to put blinders on, man. You know, a horse wears blinders, so this way the horse don't see what's beside him. He only sees what's in front of him. You did? That way the only competition you have is thyself, man. Yes, indeed. But listen here, man. It's definitely a pleasure to be back in the hangout this morning, man. it just feels good just to be among people that I know that loves me and loves this beautiful sport we love called boxing. And we got a place that we can hang out early in the morning and be degenerates, man. Yes, indeed, and talk about that beautiful sport we love called boxing. Before we go any further, man, I need to know who is in the hangout this morning. I first in the building always. It's him. It's my brother, Mike Rim. What's up, Mike? Good to see you. He said, I don't know, but good morning. All right, man. All I want to know, Mike, is how that them zippers healing up, man. Because I ain't taking no prisoners when we had that fishing excursion, bruh. So I don't want no excuses. I don't want to hear, oh, my zipper came unzipped. I ain't trying to hear none of that, Frankenstein. Get down here. Bring your fishing rod down here so I can send you back beltless, baby. For sure. All things hashtag AMC FSG is in the building. What up, baby boy? He said, good morning, Hardcore Boxing Hangout. Good morning to you as well, broski. Then we got Lewis 4500 in the building. Be more on, say, yo, good morning, Hardcore Boxing. Then we got my youngster up in here. New guy on the block, so let's welcome him. We got Mr. Wally Henderson in the building. Hey, Wally, we just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together and talk about this beautiful sport we call boxing. Hey, Wally, we only got one rule around here. No hitting below the belt. I mean, we don't talk about nobody's mom up in here. Other than that, everything else is fair game. We want to welcome Wally Henderson into the hangout, man. Y'all make sure y'all give Mr. Wally a good hardcore welcome. I've been knowing this youngster since he was 17 years old. He in his 30s now. He's doing an amazing job in life. He's an amazing father. He's a husband. And me and him got a serious competition going on in the Dasher land, man. Yes, indeed. Yeah. He whipping my ass right now, but he got a head start. He been in the game for 8 months, but he feel me, though. Yeah. I done made him step up his game. He like, damn, Jordan back. Melanin Queen is in the building. What's up? AKA Doc and Lovely, the best moderator in town. She said, good morning, Jay, and the Hangout family. It's hump day. Hell yeah, it's time to get your hump on this morning, man. We at the middle of the week, man. What you gonna do? You done made it this far. You gonna finish up or you gonna be a punk? What you gonna do? I know ain't no punks up in here, man. So we gonna move it forward. We gonna finish this week out strong. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Hardcore Boxing News. The Cash App is Hardcore Boxing News 1 and also Hardcore Boxing News. So it's no excuse, man. We got two of them, man. Yes, indeed. And the Cash App ain't broke, Jack, for sure. So yes, indeed, we appreciate you. Okay, we got Westside in the building. 619 Cali Factor in the building. Says salute, brother. Salute back at you, for sure. For sure. Melanie Queen say, Mr. Wally Henderson, good morning and salute, King. Welcome to the hangout. For sure. Yeah, he also a boxing degenerate as well. I found out him and his brother love the sport just as well as we do, man. So he'll fit in fine. Macau B, what it do? I see you up in here. He said, salute, Jay and chat. Salute, and also to the Melanin Queen 27. Okay, Tampa Tommy in the building. Real Prison Talk with Tommy is in the building. He says, good morning. Good morning to you, Tommy. I know you're over there getting your work on. You dig? Yes, and Mike Macau B says, salute, Wally Henderson. Welcome, brother. Yes, indeed. Mike Rim say, I'm also going to bring a can of rust remover for your rods and some Band-Aids for your tackle box. None needed. None needed, man. Whatever handicap you need, respectfully, you need. Hey, you don't need to bring no rust. You don't need to. Hey. Fishing rods are waterproof, my brother. Just that alone let me know you don't know shit about. I ain't gonna say that because I know you's an angleman. But I tell you what, don't even worry about my tacky box. Oh, don't think I ain't see what you said. Tacky box and my and rust on. Hey, it's raining right now. And I looked at my fishing rods that's on the back of the pickup truck, and I laughed because you was talking about that. So yeah, it's raining right now. Don't even worry about none of that, bruh. Bruh, let me tell you something. I can break off a stick off my backyard and get some twine and then get a regular needle and bend it into a hook shape and still beat you fishing, bruh. I'm just trying to tell you, man, you just have no wins, man. You have no wins, Mike Rim. You did? Yeah. And I told you, zippers will not be an excuse, Frankenstein, at all. Oh, shucky ducky. The jab queen is back in the building. She had to have just a little bit more. All right, welcome back, Queen. 2 days in a row. Okay. Now let me find out. I seen you was hanging out with my brother Aunt McQueen the other night. I was peekaboo shorty on y'all. I was peekaboo shorty. I seen you over there. Yes, indeedy, man. Yeah, you never know when I got my eyes on you, girl. For sure. All right, who else up in here this morning? Okay, look like we done spoke to everybody that I can see. Let's shout out to the people we can't see. Yeah. Shout out to my mighty warriors. You know who you are. The ones that like to watch. Shout out to the watchers, man. Yes, indeed. And shout out to the peekaboo community, man. Yes, indeed, man. I know you watching. Yes, indeed. I know you watching, man. And I appreciate you. So shout out to the peekaboo crew. One more time. Come on, man. I know you watching peekaboo. I see you for sure, man. Listen here, man. It is definitely a pleasure to be back in the hangout this morning, man. On a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday tip for right now. You did not forever, but for right now, we're gonna be doing Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But before we go any further, y'all know I'm gonna need a station break, man. Let's get that station break.
It's time for a station break, y'all. So grab that cup of coffee, take you a sip, smell that aroma. Now back to the show.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know, I got to have that good coffee, that good cup of mud in the morning, man, for sure. But yeah, how everybody doing, man? Everybody fine and fabtabulous. You see what the topic and title is today? Did the Schofields duck Abdullah Mason, or are they just making good business? Well, we're going to talk about that today because Daddy Schofield did an interview recently and explained why they did not take the Abdullah Mason fight, which was offered them for $1 million, man. Yes, indeed. It would have been their highest payday thus far, but they turned it down, and we will get into why they turned it down a little bit into the show, man, for sure. But what's anybody got anything amazing going on this week? Oh, snap. Don't we got a birthday coming up? Ain't Mike Rim having a birthday this week? I think Mike Rim gonna be what, 87? I think it's this Friday. Mike Rim gonna be 87 or something like that. So y'all know I'm gonna have to beat that bag. Hey, if you sent the Cash App, my phone is over there being charged because I needed to be good and charged by the time I get out and be out there dashing. And the port on my phone don't charge, so I had to do a wireless charge. So if you done sent the Cash App, just put it in the chat so that way I can hit that bag for you. You dig? It's Hardcore Boxing News and Hardcore Boxing News 1. Either one. If you done sent some bread to the Cash App, just let me know. So that way we on the honor society. If you said it, I believe it. You dig? He said Friday is his birthday. I see Twin in the building. My brother from another mother, Tim Layton, is in the building. He said, oh, yeah. No, I was reading Jag Queen. She said, oh, yeah, I love some Casual Corner. How can you not love Breakdown Shorty? That's what I call Aunt McQueen, Breakdown Shorty, because he breaks that shit down to the lowest common denominator. Remember y'all used to learn that in school when they actually used to teach people in school? These kids dumb as a brick now, man. They don't, respectfully, they dumb as a brick. Yeah, but my brother from another mother is in the building, Tim Layton. What it do, my brother? Hope all is well, fine, and fabtabulous. Shout out to all the peekaboos that's sitting in here watching right now, but I ain't saying nothing yet. Like G Peasy being in Boxing News, Remo, D1. You dig? We might even got Aunt McQueen doing 9,000 things at one time in the building right now. For the one time, you dig? Yes, indeedy. All right, hold on. Somebody in the building. Uh-oh. We got Remo. I knew he was in here. He said, I'm pretty much tired of these young boxers trying to position themselves in the sport that ain't done nothing yet. No risk, no reward. Send them to the back of the line or out the sport. That ain't okay. No risk, no reward. Send them to the back of the line or out the sport. F them. Damn. Say it's not so. I see my wayward son is in the building. BBO Sports TV hashtag STN is in the building. Okay. He says salute pops, blessings. Okay. All righty. Okay. Jab Queen says let's talk fashion. I agree 100%. But you know what the excuse the Mama Do in the building? Mama Do in the building. She said peekaboo. I'm here. Good day, people. What's up, Mama Do? Yes, indeed. How baby Do doing? Hope all is well and Papa Do is well. BBO says the Knicks in 5. Okay. That's what's up. Let me break down a little bit, getting a little warm up in here, man. Yeah, I plan on setting shit on fire today. Yes, indeed. Okay. What y'all know about that? Ziegler. What movie that come from? Ziegler. Yeah. Talk to me. Who know? One of my people that watch. You know what? I was watching something for about 4.5 minutes last night. Man, when I got in, I was so damn tired, man. I grind all day yesterday, man. And I finally got in. I was tired as hell. Made me a hamburger. But there's a series on Prime called Polemy Gray, something like that. It's a Samuel L. Jackson movie. Samuel Jackson series. And Samuel Jackson has dementia or Alzheimer's, one or both maybe. It's real good. So what I've seen so far, it is pretty good, man. Because you know, I come from a family that is heavily rooted in Alzheimer's and dementia and everything. And I told y'all, man, because all my aunts had it. You dig? A couple of my uncles had it as well. So I told y'all, if I ever started getting Alzheimer's or dementias up in here, because y'all know I'll be forgetting shit anyway. Oh, we gonna have mad fun up in here. We definitely gonna go viral every day if I get Alzheimer's. Because I'm still, as long as I can learn how to turn on live. Oh, we're going to have mad fun up in this Mickey flick, yo. Because you think I ain't got no filter now? Y'all don't want to play with me. She said he has a cold right now. And please check on Just Do. He had a death of a. Okay. I will make sure I give him a call, man. Well, I hate calling people when when someone passes away because everybody grieve differently, man. I know me personally, I ain't want to talk to nobody, man. I was cool with a text and everything, you know what I'm saying? But just, I don't even like talking on the phone anyway. So, when I was going through my bereavement, man, last thing I wanted to do was really talk on the phone. And I thank so many people, man, that waited, man, before they called me, man, so much, man, because you just don't know what people going through and how they grieve. Some people grieve totally different, man. You know what I'm saying? Some people you would never know they grieving. You know what I mean? You know me, I wear mine on the sleeve, baby. So, just let me know what's the best way to, send my condolences, Mama Do. And I would definitely do that, man. But I can't even fathom losing one of my best friends because y'all know I got 3 best friends. You dig? None of them higher than the other. That's why all 3 of them named my best friends, and we all look at it the same way. You did. Say, Jay, you need some lion mane. Okay. I heard about that. I heard about lion mane. I heard about that. You dig? I read something about it. Okay, I'll do that. Done deal for sure. For sure. But yeah, check out that on Prime, man. And then Remo put me on to was it a movie? Yeah, Remo put me onto a movie this weekend called Havoc on Netflix. Oh my goodness, man. You talking about a movie on steroids? Oh, that movie was PED shorty without a doubt. I'm talking big baby steroids, man. This movie, Havoc, on Netflix. Good Lord, my goodness, man. I mean, from beginning to end, they was doing their thing, man. I'm talking action on top of action on top of action. So if you have not caught that yet, make sure you check that out as well. There go my brother over there from St. Louis, Missouri is in the building. Showtime, the guy, my guy, is in the building, and his lovely daughter, little Miss Jamila. What do y'all do this morning? Straight out of St. Louis. He said, good morning, everybody. Good morning. He said, I got to check it out. Yeah. Definitely check it out, man. For sure. Man. And don't get on the phone. Don't be talking to nobody because you will miss something so quickly because it's moving like crazy. Cut creator one said, I can't wait till part 2. Okay. I ain't know it's supposed to be a part 2 to that. Wow. Okay. I wouldn't be. Hey. One thing about sequels, man, 9 times out of 10, they can never ever top the part 1. I think only some of the movies that I enjoyed that had a part 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 was the movie with Will Smith and Martin, whatever the name that is. I can't even think of whatever the name that is. You dig? But I've always enjoyed those. And I also enjoyed the Fast and Furious. You dig? And then we always got to throw Rocky up in there, man. Hey, out of all the Rockies, which Rocky y'all love the most? I think the one for me, man, is when he fought the Big Russian, man. Yeah. I think that was the favorite Rocky for me. Terminator 2 was way better than 1. I can agree with that. Yeah. Jab Queen Boxer said they made too many Fast and Furious. Right. I don't even think I seen the last Fast and Furious. Yeah, the Russian joint, man, Rocky was getting it in, yo. He's up in the woods and shit, in the snow. You know what I'm saying? And shit, Rocky was chiseled on that joint, man. Looked like somebody just got a iron and just started just chiseling his ass. Yeah. Rocky was no joke, man. I like that part of the scene when the Russians were following him and shit, and he was running through the snow and they was in the car. He outran the damn car. and the car ended up getting stuck in the snow. Yeah, I enjoyed that one. Remo say Extraction was fire 1 and 2. Okay. I like you know what? I even like the movies that my guy rest in peace, man. Where my dogs at? What's his name, man? I can't even think of his name, man. They end up dying. I think he probably died of drug overdose. The rapper, man. Somebody help me out. What's his name, man? They used to we talking about where my dog used to wear the silver dog chain around his neck. I can't think of his name. DMX, yeah, DMX, man. DMX, yo. I enjoyed the movies that he was in. He even was in a movie with Steven Seagal. And yo, they just never gave up on Steven Seagal, man. Steven Seagal used to be physically fit, and after a while, he just turned to just a fat old white man with a ponytail that knew how to do karate. Earl Simmons. Look, Remo got to give his government name out and shit. Yeah, he had to give his government name. Nigga say Earl Simmons. Hey, you know what I found out yesterday, y'all? Look, y'all know I love wearing Ralph Lauren, right? So I'm outdoor dashing and I'm delivering some food to this lady, right? And she seen my sweatshirt on, and I had some Ralph on, and she gave me a Ralph Lauren trivia. She said, "Do you know Ralph Lauren real name?" I said, "Ralph Lauren." She said, "No, his real name is Ralph Lebenchicknick." Lipchicknick or something like that. Lipchicknick or something like that, man. I think it's a Jewish name or something. But she was like, yeah, his real name is Lipchicknick, and he changed it to Lauren because sound much better. Ralph Lauren. Can you imagine having Ralph Lipchicknick? Yeah, but yeah, she said that is. But me and her got into this extensive conversation on how well crafted, polo clothing are. And I'm like, yeah, a lot of people wear it because of the horse, and I wear it because of the quality and the stylish looks of it. But I'm gonna tell you, Ralph Lauren clothing just lasts you through eternity, man. Seriously, man, they're just well put together. They use good stuff to make it. But I did not know his name was Ralph Lipchicknick or something like that. Yeah, somebody look it up real quick. But yeah, that's supposed to be his real name. BJ33, what up, baby boy? Another foundational shorty in the building. He said, Jay, salute, OG, salute back at you. He said the best Steven Seagal movie was Marked for Death. Yeah, that was a good joint, man. Mike Grimm said, what'd he say? He said, you got a nerve, Luther. You know what? You fake Snoop Dogg ass. You bootleg ass Snoop. Oh, bootleg ass Snoop Dogg. We're gonna talk about Luther. I told you what he said when he was at my house. He told me he gonna look at his wife and say, I don't know if I like the big Luther or little Luther talking about me and shit in my weight loss. Hey, just to let you know, I done picked up 5 pounds there, fella. Yeah, I done picked up 5 pounds. I'm from 219 to 225 now. So what's that? 6 pounds actually. Back up off me, shorty. Back up. I think I'm gonna go back up to 230. I think I like that a little bit more, man. You dig? My mother was talking. She said, your neck look all skinny. You're looking like a giraffe. I'm like, Mom, just leave me alone. Look, y'all know my mother moves in at the end of the week, y'all. So y'all know I'm gonna be working all the time now, because her ass will drive me. One thing about parents, man, I don't care how old you get, no matter what, they still want to be the parent, man. You dig? And my mother gets on. I talk to my mother every day on the phone, man, and she gets on my nerves on the phone. So I can only imagine. I moved out my house when I was 16 years old because she used to get on my ever-loving nerves, and I never came back. I moved out at 16, man, and never came back home. And now she about to move in with me, and she gonna drive me crazy, y'all. I mean, y'all know I love my mama, man. But that's gonna give me more reason just to work even more now. For sure, Jack, because she will get on my parents, man. It just seemed like as they get older, they started reverting back to being kids again, man. For sure. But let me tell you something, man. I'd rather have her than not have her. I tell you that much, Jack. You know what I mean? You know, everybody talking about they hate to see what happens to me if my mom was to ever pass away. I'll probably be sitting in the corner over there playing with my lips. Because everybody know it. Yeah, you're right, Mike Grimm. Mama know best. They know best, but they just keep telling you that they know best. Then she won't be a backseat driver. I'm glad she don't watch the show because she'll be calling me right now talking shit. Without a doubt, man. But yeah, anything going on this week? Anybody got anything? We know we got Mike Grimm birthday Friday, and he's gonna be 63 years old. So we're gonna have a birthday party for Mike Grimm this Friday. So y'all make sure y'all show up, man. Y'all bring some money. Because y'all know what we do, man. We try to bless our brothers so they at least go out and have a good lunch. You know what I'm saying, on us. You did lunch on the hangout, man. So we'll make sure that he be able to have a good sandwich and a good drink for lunchtime. You did. So y'all make sure that y'all bring some bread. And I know some of y'all cats get paid on a Friday. So y'all make sure y'all bring some bread so we can bless our brother Mike Grimm on his birthday this week. I don't know if he got Cash App or not, but we'll figure out a way to get the money to him one way or another. You know what I mean? For sure. But yeah, anybody doing anything else? Anybody getting out of town? Anybody getting married? Anybody getting divorced? What y'all got going on? I'm drinking this nasty ass McDonald's coffee this morning. Hey, I be loving it. I be like, yeah, can I get a senior's cup of coffee? But this coffee right here tastes like the cup. You know how that plastic coating? Yeah, it ain't. I'm gonna tell you, we got this McDonald's where we live at in they're in Edgewood, man. And actually it's like the hood, but we call it Edge Hood. But you know, it's a DoorDasher's nightmare. Yeah, seriously, it's a DoorDasher's nightmare because they ain't never got nothing ready for you at all. Nothing never ready, man. You dig? So today, somebody ordered 13 damn cookies. Who orders 13 cookies from McDonald's? You know, and then I had to drop it off to a trailer park community, man. I can't make this shit up, man. I tell you, I'm about to stop another channel called DoorDashing Chronicles, man, and just tell the story about some of my encounters in DoorDashing. You did. I got something funny to tell y'all, right? So as I told y'all, my mama, she moving in this week. So I normally visit her like 2 or 3 times a week anyway. So every time I come visit her, right, she be like, okay, well, I'm gonna send something to you every day, to take to the house. I'm like, Mom, we getting a U-Haul. We could just, but I ain't arguing with her. So I come to the house and she comes outside with a box, right? I said, what's in the box? She said, Aunt Esther. Okay. That's my favorite aunt, Aunt Esther. She's in an urn. So I put her in the back of the trunk of the Dasher wagon, the Dasher Smasher. That's what I call it, the Dasher Smasher. But okay, so I'm riding around I'm riding around, and I forgot to take Aunt Esther back in the house. So once in a while, I talk to her, make sure she cool back there chilling. She ain't been out in a while anyway. So she riding around dashing with me, right? So later on the week, I come back to my mother house again. She comes out with another box, right? I said, what's this, Ma? She said, Lei Chan. I said, no more dead people, okay? No more dead people. So y'all want to know who Lei Chan is? Okay. My mom and I, we used to have a business where we housed the mentally ill and the homeless, okay? So we had one client named Miss Chan. And Miss Chan was a Chinese woman, obviously from China. She was a big jolly woman, man, big Chinese woman, man. And she's like, hey, Mr. Coates, how you doing, Mr. Coates? That's what she used to say. She was just Chan was funny lady, man. You dig? And she's mentally ill, man. And you never know what Miss Chan got going on. I mean, one day I came in the house, Miss Chan standing in the room with men underwear on, tighty whities. I can't make it up. But yeah, that's Miss Chan, right? Okay, so Miss Chan ain't had no family. So when she passed away, God rest her soul, my mom had her cremated, right? Now, this has been over 30 years now. Over 30 years ago, okay? And my mom still has Lei Chan ashes, right? So I said, no more dead people, Mom. We can just move her lately. I'm not riding around with 2 dead people in my trunk. You did? So I'm out here dashing, and I'm just thinking dumb shit. Because when you riding around all day long, you thinking all types of dumb stuff, right? So I'm like, imagine if I did have Aunt Esther and Lei Chan in the back of the trunk, right? And I get pulled over by the police, right? And you know how the police was like, do you have anything in this car that, and I would say to them, yeah, I got 2 dead people in the trunk. I was laughing to myself because I was like, I wonder how that would play out. Because I wouldn't be lying technically, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the type of shit I be thinking about. Oh my goodness. Okay, B3Z in the building today. He said, good morning to Jay and the hangout. I'm married to the game, outside, and work don't stop. 5 a.m., 10 p.m. daily. We working. I know that's right, B3Z. Matter of fact, y'all, let's get a B3Z commercial in real quick before we go any further. Do I still got the B3Z commercial, man? All right, let's get a B3Z going, y'all.
B3 Picks. Hit us in a big shout out to the JBT, Just Boxing Talk. Shout out to the Polo Don, J Hardcore, Hardcore Boxing News, and all of the channels of the JBT. They looking out for B3 Picks and B3BoxingPicks.com. Let's go green. At B3BoxingPicks.com, we provide pre-fight boxing picks of the week, but also live boxing betting options so we can make money pre-fight or during the fight betting on the beautiful sport of boxing. Follow me on all social medias at B3 Boxing Picks. Also follow my YouTube page, Not Another Boxing Channel, presented by B3 Picks, and join the membership. Go right now to B3BoxingPicks.com. It's only $10 a week or $25 a month. I'll add you to the WhatsApp or Telegram group so you can receive the weekly picks and we can go green together. Let's go green.
Okay, let's get that bread, man. Get that bread, even though I didn't get that plus 500 you had the other day. Well, but I guess I would have had it if I was a member. I might have to become a member, man. Soon I get me some more bread in me, boy. Yes, indeed. I got to get my dough. Okay. The triple OG is in the building. Bruce, Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more is in the building. Shout out to my big homie. He said, good morning, Brother Jay. Good morning to you, big homie. Glad to see you in the building, man. Okay. Showtime. He says, prayers for the tornado victim. Wow, I didn't even know there's been a tornado, man. But yeah, we definitely got to get those prayers up for the victims in the tornado, man. Y'all know I don't watch news, man, so I really don't be knowing what be going on in the world. I stay in my little bubble. You know, people be talking about Trump and this, that, and the other, and this, that, and the third, and I don't be knowing nothing about none of that stuff, man. So I don't even talk politics or anything. Damn, there's some nasty coffee, man. I'm got this aftertaste in my mouth, man. God damn, there's some nasty coffee. I'm done with that, man. No more coffee from McDonald's. Well, just that McDonald's, because I done had coffee from the other McDonald's, you know, like in my neighborhood, and that coffee, all right. But yo, that was nasty. I don't know if that coffee was old or whatever, man. Damn, that was some nasty coffee, man. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all, for that little rant just now, but y'all know how I am about my coffee, man. Hopefully, I'm gonna be getting me some Jamaican coffee, man, from the hills of Jamaica. You dig, for sure, because one of my friend's daughter is going to Jamaica, and God willing, they bring me back some coffee, man, from the hills of Jamaica. He said plus 500 was lovely. That covered the $25. No problemo, for sure. All right, yes, indeedy, man. Yes, hey, keep in mind, y'all. I told y'all if you sent a cash app, let me know, because right now my phone is charging right now, so I don't know if you sent some bread to the channel. Just let me know. And matter of fact, if you want to support the channel, there is the banner right there, you know what I mean, so you can hit. Melanie Queen said I had to step out to get some reception. Yeah, that's terrible, man. They got y'all in the building locked down, shorty. Got you locked down, shorty, for sure. But yeah, man, the topic and the title today: did the Schofields duck Abdullah Mason or make a good business decision? I'm about to ask y'all this question. Okay, so Squeaky, y'all know who Squeaky is. That's Daddy Schofield, because y'all know he talks with a little squeakiness. He sounds like somebody's great aunt, right? Yeah, for sure. He said it was a tornado in Dundalk. Really? When all this go down, man? Damn. He said, Showtime the guy. Prayers up for the tornado victims, hoping all is well with you and your family. For sure, man. For sure. Matter of fact, prayers for everybody, man, all over this world, man. You know, just craziness is just going on everywhere, man. And everybody, all I'm saying is, man, I hope that you know the Lord in these times of trials right now. I hope you know the Lord, man. You dig, for sure. You dig, without a doubt, man. But listen in, man. What was I about to say? Okay, the Schofields, man. Yeah, okay. So what they said, okay, so the Mason camp, they sent $1 million offer to Schofield, but Oscar De La Hoya offered them a $5 million deal for 5 years. Me personally, I don't think that's a good deal. 5 years, 5 million, especially with the type of money that Turkey Al-Shiki has been throwing around lately. You know what I mean? So, and I know that's the minimums, but 5 years, who signs a 5-year deal in boxing now? If anything, the worst deal that you sign now is 2 years with options. But 5 years for 5 million? Sound like, I ain't gonna call it a slave contract, because slaves ain't get paid nothing. You dig? So we got to watch our wordament when we say certain things, okay? But I really don't think that was a good deal. But it probably was a good deal for them, because they knew that they was probably going to get knocked out by Abdullah Mason, which would have really shut down all their money, and all they would have had was that 1 million. You dig? But wasn't they supposed to be getting like 2.5 to fight Shakur Stevenson? But somehow they were sick and he was in the hospital. And they had a picture of him laying up in the hospital, but we really never found out what was wrong with him. Did anybody ever hear any news? Anybody hear any news of why they was in the hospital? Man, they could have been having a routine ears, nose, and throat. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, I think they didn't take the Shakur deal because they knew they was going to lose that fight as well. I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe, man. That squeaky got going on with him and his son, man. You know, Schofield, come on, man. You got to do better than that, Jack. 5 million, 1 million per year, 1 million per year for 5 years with Oscar De La Hoya, one of the worst promoters in boxing right now. Really? Really? Hey, if y'all feel though that Floyd Schofield and his son Duck Abdullah Mason, put a duck in the y'all know the hell I'm talking about. Put it right there wherever y'all be texting stuff at, man. I tell you, boy, memory be something else for me, Jack. I told y'all want to see me get Alzheimer's. But you know what? Why I'm got this on my mind right now, man. It was a very kindful gesture that was made yesterday, man, by All Access International Senior Cobb, man. And you know what? I'm just going to read it, man, because I don't know whether Chat GPT or Senior just a big ass nerd and he been just bluffing us all, man, because the words and everything were amazing. All Access International Senior Cobb, my little broski, man, put out a petition yesterday. Let me grab my phone. Let me pull my phone out, man. He hold on. He put out a petition yesterday. I'm going to read it, y'all, because it was definitely touching. And he put out a petition to keep the hangout Monday through Friday, y'all. Okay, it says restore J Hardcore and the Hardcore Hangout Show. Like we gone. We ain't gone no more. Where? I just took it to Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, okay? Here it is. The issue. The issue is, I've often been referred to as the king of the hangout. J Hardcore and the Hardcore Hangout Show have been a crucial parts of my life, and I know many others feel the same way. This show, with its vibrant discussions and engaging atmosphere, has been a staple in our daily routines, bringing people together in a unique way. For many fans like me, the Hardcore Hangout Show was more than just a show. It ain't gone nowhere. It was an essential part of our community, a space where we felt understood and connected. J Hardcore, with his charismatic approach and insightful commentary, has been a voice that resonated with a wide audience. The decision to remove such a significant show has left a void in our lives, stripping away not just entertainment, but a platform for open dialogue and camaraderie. Now, I know he ain't, yeah, okay. This show serves as a mental escape, inspiring laughter, thoughts, and a sense of belonging. The return of J Hardcore and the Hardcore Hangout Show on weekdays will restore this vital community touch point. It would revive connections, foster discussions, and reignite the passion we all share as loyal listeners. Given the diversity and dedication of its audience, bringing back the show will not only satisfy personal nostalgia, but also strengthen the larger community that has grown around it. Join me in urging the network to reconsider their decision and bring back J Hardcore and the Hardcore Hangout show to its rightful place, Monday through Friday. Together, we can make our voices heard and restore the show that unites us all. Please sign this petition to restore a beloved part of our daily lives. The Rise Podcast petition started. Man, this was so amazingly written that I even signed the damn petition. I didn't sign it as my name. I signed it as Peekaboo. What I thought was just, first of all, beautifully written. It definitely touched my heart, I mean, for sure. What I thought was funny about this is, remember when the Rise Podcast was on 5 days a week, 7 days a week, or whatever? And then him and his co-host, All Access International, Senior Cop, and Squeeze, decided to move their show to Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay? Because of, I guess, their work, whatever, but it's 2 hosts on that show. Okay? All right, get it. I run all this by myself. Okay? All right, I've been going through a lot in my life lately, you dig, and missing a lot of days. So I came to a conclusion that if I could do 3 days a week in this particular time in my life while I'm traveling and navigating through some new stuff that I got going on in my life, I know I can guarantee you all 3 days, and the other 2 days when I need doctor appointments and all other things that I got going on, I can make that happen and be on time at 8:10 on the show Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Like I said, the petition was beautiful, man. But at this particular time, I need these Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And it's not forever, but it's for right now. Respectfully, you dig? Personally, I need this. You know what I mean? And I thank you all and everybody that signed the petition. And people even donated money to the petition. I don't even know where the hell that go to. Probably the seniors lunch deal. But yeah, man, I thank you all, man. And like I said, it's not going to be forever, you dig? I would love to be able to give it to you 5 days a week. You know what I'm saying? But you all end up being fall short because the days that I'll be missing. So this way I know I can give you 3 days a week, guaranteed. You dig? And those other 2 days, I can handle the things that I have to do in my life, because y'all know my life has changed tremendously lately. My life has changed tremendously lately. You know what I mean? And actually, I had to get back out here and work now. You know what I mean? Due to increasing bills, and you all know that I'm going through a divorce and all that good stuff. So it is what it is right now. You know what I mean? But Senior, I love you, brother. I appreciate that, man. I don't know if you use Chat GPT or if you let your daughter write that. If not, I'm learning more and more about you. I always said this guy is amazingly intelligent, man. But some of the words that he used in this petition, it's kind of suspect that maybe Chat. I did sign the petition. I even signed the damn petition. If you look on there and it says Peekaboo, that's me. And my email is peekaboo@gmail.com. That's how amazing it was that I actually signed the damn petition, man. You dig? But it was heartwarming. Hey, I'm going to tell y'all something funny that happened to me for the first time too, y'all. Yeah. I'm door dashing again, and I'm at American Best Wings in Bell Camp, Maryland. So I'm talking to the guy that works there. I said, hey, man, we're going to be seeing each other more and more, so we might as well get to know each other. My name is Jay, and he told me who his name was. The guy behind me said, I knew you from somewhere. He said, you Jay Hardcore. I said, yeah. He said, man, I'm a fan, man. I watched the show, man. I'm a peekaboo. Oh, I can't remember exactly. But, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. That felt good, man. You know, to be acknowledged like that, man. And the guy said his name was Irvin, and I've never seen him in here. I mean, I know one Irvin, that's our guy, but he said no, he wasn't that guy. You know, so you never know who's watching your show, man. And that's why I always talk about the Mighty Voyeurs or the Peekaboo Shorties, man, because people watch. We are voyeurs by nature. We're voyeurs by nature. And some people, they watch in silence. You know what I mean? They don't do no chatting. They don't do this. They don't do that. And a lot of them got their own channels and taking notes. Hey, yeah, but yeah, you know what I mean? And they taking notes and they're getting their news, you dig, so they can regurgitate on their show, man. You dig? And I'm going to tell you, it's flattering, to be truthfully honest, man. But hey, man, I love it, man. I love everything about it. I love the hangout, man. Ain't nothing on YouTube like the hangout, Jack. You know what I mean? Because we're not just boxing all the time. We talk life, man. We're family up in here and everything. You did? You know, I could have easily just made it boxing all day. But how many damn times do we have that all day long? How much more can you get? How much more boxing can you talk about? How many goddamn more times can you skin a banana? I know that's a kind of crazy metaphor, but whatever. So when I developed this show, I said I wanted it to be just more than just another boxing channel, man. I wanted to be a place, man, where degenerates like myself can come hang out in the morning and talk to other degenerates like you all, bunch of misfits, but that love this sport of boxing, but don't want to go through the back and forthment and all the hollaments and everything that you find on all the other channels, except the channels on the JBT. You did? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I wanted something different, man. And we made the hangout. But let me tell y'all something, man. The hangout is still the hangout without me. If someone want to man the post on Tuesdays and Thursdays and continue on having the hangout run, by all means, holler at me, DM me, text me, and we can make that happen. Because the hangout is not just me. The hangout is y'all, man. Yeah, it's the community. It's the family. Yeah, I might be the spoon and stare at all this, but trust me, it ain't nothing new up beneath the sun. And there's way more charismatic people than me that can do just even a greater job than I. You know what I'm saying? But all you have to do is step up, and on Tuesday and Thursday, we can still hang out. We can still hang out, Jack. So it's out there. You know what I mean? So anybody want to do it, let's make it happen, man. You dig? It's just that simple, man, for sure. All right, hold on. Let me see what we got going on. Somebody said something. D1 is in the building. He said, good morning. I'm locked in the sewer getting that scatch. Just can't type. So good morning. I'm on voyeur mode for the foreseeable future. Pop up, cover when I can. Salutation, fellas, and flowers for the lady. P. Diddy likes spooning. I don't know what P. Diddy like doing. Have you and P. Diddy spooned before, senior? Hey, that's your business, bro. If you and Diddy been spooning, hey, spoon on, yo. I mean, hey. Respectfully. He said, Boogs bought me this 16 months ago. Al Booger, yeah. Al Booger, man, has pretty much bought everybody their membership for the Hangout chat. Legacy remains. Everything else phases in the building. He said some people don't even watch secretly. They record everybody content all the time, like my boy Rude Exposure. Hey man, it's funny when I see my stuff on other people's channel and everything, and I don't hit them with no copyrights or anything. I just look like it as free advertisement. Free advertisement. All that's doing is when people see it, they're like, damn, I'm gonna have to go check that show out. And they come check us out, man. And then they end up being in the hangout for life. Right. He said stalker and shit. Right. So yeah, you never know who's watching, who's a peekaboo. I remember last year being in Boxing News was down in Florida. He was in Tampa, Florida, and he was riding in a Uber. And while he was in the Uber, he was listening to the hangout. And while he was listening to the hangout, the Uber driver said, hey, are you listening to Jay Hardcore? He said, yeah. She said, I watch that show all the time. I'm a mighty voyeur. You know, when I hear stuff like that, man, that really gets my goat, man. You dig? For sure, man. You dig? Because, you know, I got people in Russia listening to me. I got people in Australia listening to me. They said one of my biggest countries that listen to me is the Philippines. I ain't never seen only one person come in here that I know for sure was from the Philippines that watched the show. But they say I got a big following in the Philippines, big following in the UK. You know, where else? Man, it's a few other countries, man. So yeah, man, it feels good to know and be recognized all over the world, man. You dig, you know, and I love it, man. I love it, man. And it's going to be here. We got what they call a digital footprint for life. Yeah, man. Our grandkids, as long as YouTube is around, you'll be able to go back and watch the hangout. And hopefully the hangout still exists. Maybe Baby doing them running the hangout by then. You did? Yeah, little Vanda might be running the hangout by then. You did? Hey, man, we got a lot of might be little Miss Jamila running the hangout. You don't know what kids might. Yeah, man, live babies that have been made in the hangout. You never know. Big Dre is in the building. Salute to Big Dre. He said, what up, Jay? And the chat. Grand rising to all. Shout out to Big Dre, man. Great individual, man. Good guy. Amazing voice, man. And always handling his BI. For sure. All right, y'all. So there you have it, man. That's enough for that. But let's get into what's happening in the world of boxing today. That's what you're here for. You want to know about the boxing news, what's going on, where I'm here to say today, I'm Jay. Y'all know I got bars, man. All right, so let me what am I doing? Okay, stream y'all. Okay, there we go. Oh, snap a dapper, man. I gotta do this again. I'm at the sign in. So yeah, bear with me real quick, and then we're gonna get into what's happening. Hardcore boxing news. Gotta sign in, y'all. 45. And I can't wait to get me a better computer. Hardcore boxing news 45 at gmail.com. Anybody want to donate a computer to the Hangout so we can have a better show? Let me know. I won't even hold you back from doing it, man. I will accept it graciously. Because Lord knows I need a laptop. This laptop is horrible. It's horrible, and I can't do nothing with it. You know, this one right here just stopped working, man. And just one day it just said no more. No, I got it wet, and it ain't been back. It ain't got right since. I put it in rice and everything, man. I got laptops and everything all over this place, and none of them work. All right, so hold on. So yeah, if somebody thinking about a Christmas gift for the hangout show, definitely a laptop will be great. All access senior card. I know you got big money because you work like 1,900 jobs. Well, I might have to make me give me one of them good B3 picks and win me a parlay and buy me a laptop, man. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to give me a good B3 parlay so I can get me some money so I can buy me a good laptop. Enter into the studio. Okay. All right, y'all. So yeah, we're about to get into what's happening in the world of boxing. Hold on. Hey, y'all know today is Wednesday, right? What day is it? Y'all know what it is. It's hump day. What y'all know about that hump day, man? How many of y'all got y'all hump on today? Huh? How many of y'all got y'all hump on today? Y'all know what day it is, man. It's hump day for sure. Let me see. You know what? I haven't did a shout out to my truckers lately. Shout out to all the truckers, man. Shout out to all the truckers out there, man. Good to see ya. Matter of fact, hey, let's get in a few of our peoples, man.
Coach Tommy, tip of the day. Work the muscles of your middle and lower back as hard, if not more, than you work the muscles of your abdominal wall. Your lower back and your middle of your back is part of your core. Treat it as such, and that's what's going to keep you healthy. And ultimately, it's going to make you much stronger. The stronger your lower back, the more support for the muscles of your core. Take care of your back, it will take care of you.
Brought to you for Tampa Tommy, y'all. If you are interested in getting that good summer body, man, holler at my guy Tampa Tommy, man. He's doing this thing, Fitness for Tommy. You can get at him on Instagram. You can DM him. You started working out with him like how B3 is, man, and getting things in order, man, for sure. But y'all know the day is what?
Oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-hoo!
That's right. It's hump day, y'all. And y'all know what happens on hump day, man. It's going to be another episode of the super producer, Remo. Let's talk fashion, man. Gonna be doing this thing at 10 o'clock tonight, man. This morning. Y'all make sure that y'all check Remo out, man. He's always bringing out fabulous work. You dig? So y'all make sure y'all check Remo out today, man. All right, let's moving on to what's happening in the world of boxing, man. First of all, Daniel Dubois, Triple D, Cole Stairs can't mask the doubt of another beating incoming. Let me ask y'all a question, man. How many of y'all think that Triple D have a better chance this time of beating Usyk? If you think so, give me a thumbs up in the chat. Anybody in the chat that thinks that Triple D can beat Usyk this time, man, give me a thumbs up, man. Who's going for the underdog? Because I'm going to tell you, man, it has been despicable that the heavyweight division has let this little guy come up from a lower weight class and just totally whipped all the heavyweights, man. Even Tyson Fury, man. He's even beaten Tyson Fury. So I like this new improved Triple D. I like the confidence that he has, but he cannot be respectful when he fights Usyk, man. He's going to have to take it to his ass, man. I that's the only chance. He cannot box him. He has to really go in there, man, and really try to whip his assicle, man. That's the only chance I think he has of actually beating him. Okay, D1 said he got Triple D. He think Triple D. Legacy said no. Yeah, man. I tell you what, I want him to win. I want him to win. You dig? I tell you one thing, I be going for the body shots all night long, Jack. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, man, I stay in his grill the whole time. I'm not giving him no space. I will muscle him over. Hey, that's his only chance, man. You dig? You definitely can't outbox him. You definitely can't outbox him. So his only chance is, man, is try to use that youth against them. Use the youth in the body and the strength, man, and see what you come up with. That's all I can say about that, man. You dig? Moving on, y'all. Regis Progress on Shakur Stevenson puzzle. Only an unpredictable power punching style can breach his defense. Let me tell you something. One thing about Shakur, man, he's definitely a unicorn. You dig? He talks a lot of smack about how he gonna rumble you and this, that, and the third. But when he finally get in there to do the fight, man, Shakur's gonna do what Shakur needs to do to win the fight, respectfully. That's what he gonna do. You dig? He is not gonna give you the opportunity to beat him or fight. He's not going to fight your fight. Shakur is not going to fight your fight. Shakur is going to fight his fight, and he's amazing when it comes to distance and range, man. You did. He's amazing with it. You know what I'm saying? And they make it seem like he ain't punching, but he will keep you respectful. Yeah. But the biggest problem is, man, is the brittle hands. Now that's going to be a downfall for him, Jack, because if his hands are anything like how Mayweather hands were, you dig, Mayweather was breaking his hands every fight. See, but Mayweather was smart. As you know, as Mayweather became the A side and making all the decisions, from now on, it was set that all Mayweather fights were in Las Vegas. And some of you all already know this because I gave you this info. Is the reason why all Mayweather fights were in Vegas is because Las Vegas is the only state that allows you to shoot Novocaine in your hand before a fight. No other state allows that. So by him getting shots of Novocaine in his hands, even when he broke his hand, he wasn't feeling it. He wasn't feeling it where that way he was still punching. He's still punching. Right, exactly. And he normally only fought twice a year, which allowed him for his hands to heal. He only fought Cinco de Mayo and also the other Mexican holiday. Y'all know whatever day is, September the 12th. You dig? Mexican Independence Day. You dig? But yeah, that's a tidbit, you know. Now, Shakur, if he's smart, he'll start doing the same thing that Mayweather did. Start fighting in Vegas only so he can get those hand shots as well. Because if not, that pain in them hands could be a downfall of him in his record. You dig? So there you have it, man. There you have it. What's next, y'all? What's next? Junto Nakatani, predictable style, makes him an easy target for Naoya Inoue. I'm gonna be honest, man. Until Inoue moves up to about 30, I ain't got nobody beating him, man. Yeah, only way he'll start getting beat is he gets into 30 or 35. You did, because he got to get in there with some people that's really punching. You know what I mean? Because we all know that he can get put down. But do they got enough boo bam to keep him down? You know what I'm saying? And he punching, y'all. This guy is punching. So being as though that he's punching, you might knock him down, but he gonna do a Tito on you. I'm talking about Tito Trinidad, because Tito Trinidad used to always get put on his assicle. But shit, that's all he needed to get back up and hit you with the boobop. You dig? Hell yeah, boobop, bam. Goddamn, is over with, Jack. So yeah, and that's how Inoue is, man. You dig? He got that boobop, man. But you know, when he started going up in weight, now you know they used to getting punched heavy. You know what I'm saying? And the resistance is a little bit different. It's a little bit different. You know what I mean? He put them hands on these little guys, and then they get cautious. See, but when he started going up in weight, and these guys are used to taking shots like that, they still coming forward. They still coming forward. They're not hesitant. They like, oh, I felt this before. Let's get it. Let's get it. So we gonna see, man. I told y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all again, the fight that is the big fight that the money makers are going to make happen, as long as they both continue on winning, is Gervonta Tank Davis versus Inoue. If they both continue on keep winning, the head to bees before Gervonta leave the sport of boxing, they gonna want to make this bread because Tank doesn't have a Pacquiao. So they're going to have to manufacture a Pacquiao for him. The only person I see that could be a Pacquiao that's going to have, and he has a country behind him, is Inoue. Yeah, I know, Jay, that's too much. Pacquiao came all the way from what? 112, 118, went all the way to 54. So I'm not trying to hear it. When that money is involved, I'm talking that do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. They both keep winning. They both keep winning. They're going to be in a crash course towards each other. And they're not going to turn down a possible $300 to $500 million fight. Just ain't going to leave that type of money on the table. On the way out the door, come on, man. C. Wood, what's good? C. Wood in the building. Salute to you. He said it's hump day. I know that's right. Get your hump on. Yes, indeed. But yeah, for sure, man. They are on a crash course. You got the gorilla, which is Tank. And then you got Monster Inoue. So you got Godzilla versus King Kong. Come on, man. The storyline is there, baby boy. It's there. The writing is on the wall, and the money maker is going to make sure they make that money. That's just boxing, y'all. It's a prize fighting. Prize fighting. And that would be the biggest prize fight if they both continue on winning and they both continue on knocking cats out. That's the fight to be made. Everybody got to have the nemesis. Ray had Hearns. Hagler had Hearns. Let's talk fashion. Say, I can see Monster versus Bam before Monster versus. You'll get that. You'll get that. But that's not a mega fight, Remo. Respectfully, that's not a mega fight. I'm talking Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, $700 million fight. Yeah, Bam and Inoue. No. When you get big fights made, it got to be a black fighter against a foreigner. That's boxing history shows it every time. You have Floyd and Oscar De La Hoya. You have Floyd, Manny Pacquiao, man. You had Sugar Ray Leonard, Duran. It's always a black fighter against someone else that makes the top money. history does not repeat itself. But you know what? When it happens, you can just say, you did tell us that, Jay. And I said, okay. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He said, Bam and Monster is great for the sport, but Monster and Tank is better for business. What he said. I know if I say it, you don't want to hear it from me. Let somebody else say it, okay? 10 weeks from now, Remo gonna say it, and he's gonna act like I never said it. Like he never heard me say it. Until it's his idea, then it makes sense. That's Remo for you. You did. All right, y'all. Let's keep moving, man. Let's keep moving. All righty. Floyd Schofield Sr. explains the decision to decline Abdullah Mason fight in favor of a $5 million Golden Boy deal. $5 million for 5 years. Minimum, respectfully. Nobody signs 5-year deals anymore. He really got hit with the banana in the tailpipe on that one. I can't believe. Yeah, you know why? You know why they did a 5-year deal? Because it's going to be 5 years of ducking. It's going to be 5 years of ducking. That's what it's going to be. That's all I can say about it. You dig? Until Oscar, you get on Oscar nerves. You dig? Yeah. You get a chance of fighting Ryan, because he cashing you out. Somehow they'll figure it out how to make that happen. You did. But 5 years, who signs a 5-year deal in boxing? They do. Makes no sense at all. 5 in boxing? 5 years? So 20, you're locked into 2030. You're locked in with Oscar De La Hoya, the worst promoter around, until 2030. Till 2030. Tank at 135, Monster at 122. They both 30 plus. Tank got Roche issues. I said, did you not hear me say, if they both keep winning? If they both keep winning, did we not say that? Did we not say that? It's about the money, always. The weight class means absolutely nothing. Again, as I said, Pacquiao came from like 112, 118, went all the way up to 154. When it's about that bread, they make it happen. They make it happen. Anyway, about to go to what? 26? So what's that? 2 more weight classes? Ain't Crawford going up 2 weight classes? Come on, man. Y'all acting like this can't be made. It's about the bread, man. It's about the bread, man. Bread, man. You get it? Next. Griffin, unbeaten welterweight, joins growing most viable promotion roster. That's who y'all need to keep an eye on. Jake Paul, most viable promotion, man. Building together a hellacious stable. He is the only guy. He said the more you talk loud ain't going to make it happen. Nah, I don't know. I ain't got to talk loud. You'll see it. You just got into this game, youngster. You don't know shit stink yet, but it's okay. Let Tank not lose and continue on winning. And anyway, continue on winning. Matter of fact, y'all know how I am about that dollar bet. Remo, if you want to take that dollar bet, we can put it out there now, man. We can shake on it. We can put that dollar bet because I already know that dollar ain't going nowhere. The matter of fact, B3, you can hold the dollars for us, man. You dig? If Tank keep on winning and anyway keep on winning, they'll fight each other. And it will be a lot of bread. It'll be for a lot of bread. And I hope it's in New York City so we can sit side by side and watch it. So I can be sitting beside you like this. And that's all I got for you on it, youngster. That's it. Jareel Hottie is in the building. Salute to you. He said Pacquiao was soaking himself up in tubs of steroids to put that size on. Uh-oh. We got a bet. We got a bet. Send that dollar to B3Z, man. I'm going to send $1 to B3Z. He'll hold that bet for us, man. He the bookie. Floyd went up 5 weight classes when he spanked Canelo. Go ahead, Jareel Toddy. No, I don't think he went up 5 weight classes. He was still in 47 when they fought at 53. They fought at 53. So that's an incorrect one right there. Floyd was at 47 when he fought and they fought at 152 or 153. But yeah, we got that bet. Appreciate that, Remo. A man of his honor. I love a man of honor, man, for sure. All righty. What's next, y'all? But yeah, man, most valuable player. Hey, Jake Paul is the only person I know that sells a ringside seat to his fights for $1 million. $1 million. And someone pays it every time. Somebody pays it every time. I guess what you're saying, Jareel Hottie, is saying that where he started in weight into where he finished at, is that what you're saying? Maybe that's what he's saying. And if so, you're probably correct on that. I think Mayweather started at 30, didn't he? Edward De Los Santos is giving Keyshawn Davis a stern warning. Yeah, De Los Santos basically is saying that he done seen a few people tag Keyshawn's chin. And, you know, he said Keyshawn didn't like it at all, and they done caught that body man a lot too. So he says, you know, and those people weren't even punching. He said those people weren't even punching. So he says, if I get to Keyshawn's chin, trust and believe you're going to make some stuff happen. Well, we will see. I ain't did no X and O's on this one yet. But just off of shits and giggles, I got Keyshawn winning this fight. It goes the distance. It goes the distance. Yeah, for sure. That's what my money going to be on the fight. Not on who wins or anything, that the fight goes the distance. That's what I'm betting on. All right. That's always a sweet bet, especially when it's easier. Jerome Boots Ennis. Unification dreams on hold. Hearn considers Teofimo Lopez as a stopgap before a potential 154-pound leap. Well, they were talking about this fight supposed to have been in October. And now there's rumors that this fight is going to happen in August. And that's Jerron Ennis versus Teofimo. You dig? And we know Boots has been talking this unification, you know what I mean? But that's not happening no time soon. First of all, you got Brian Norman is going to Japan and going to be fighting some guy named Sakiaki or something. And then Marios Barrios is fighting Manny Pacquiao. So, just with that saying, I don't see Boots fighting either one of those winners until next year, respectfully. Now, we could get one of them at the end of the year, but I doubt it. How about Pacquiao beats Barrios? Would you want to see Pacquiao in Boots? I wouldn't. That's like when Ali fought Larry Holmes. I don't want to see that. I do not want to see Boots beat the shiznick out of Pacquiao, man. You know, by Larry Holmes whipping Ali the way he whipped Ali, it really messed his career up, y'all. Yeah. A lot of people fostered a lot of hate against Larry Holmes. And that's why his name is not talked about like some of the other greats in the heavyweight division. Now, Holmes got bread because he was smart with his money. He got into real estate and he really made it work for him. So shout out to Holmes, because where it really count in that pocket, he says Sasaki. Okay, B3 showing me how to say the man's name. Ain't that what I said? Ain't that what I said? Sakasaki. Mike Rim said, I don't think Boots Power is going to carry at 154. I can see that. Because I'm going to be honest, man. The accumulation of punches that Boots be stopping people with, it takes a minute. He ain't no one-shot shawty. He ain't no bam and you down type of dude, man. He beats you with accumulation, man. Yeah. So when he get into 54, it's just regular old cracker. You know what I mean? Nah, it's not Ritz cracker. It's just saltine. You did? Yeah. He got a little Ritz right now, but you know, Ritz low sodium. Cracker with no salt. You did? Just a little salt. You did? Respectfully. You dig? Polo Factory Store Memorial Day savings start now. Kick off the summer. They be on me, boy. Al Booger in the building. What's up, Booger Man? Always a pleasure to see the Booger Man, Jack. Yes, indeed. He's been rocking out with me for almost the whole 2 years, man. I appreciate you, Booger. And shit, majority of the people that have membership of the hangout is because they got started by Al Booger, and I appreciate you, Booger. Real Prison Talk with Tommy said, Boots Power, I believe, will carry up to 160. I disagree with you respectfully. It'll go up there and it'll be respectful power. But like I said, he ain't got no one-punch power anyway. He's not knocking nobody out with one punch. He not. I remember, didn't he fight that dude Porgy? That dude Porgy, the Mexican dude? Man, he hit that dude with a 70-piece combination, man. 70 pieces. Boots is like a pressure fighter at 48. But he can box more at higher weights. Yeah, he's talented. Boots is skillful. And he a risk taker. And he got a good chinman. But he ain't no one-punch shorty. Nah, he ain't no one-punch shorty. No. He said Boots break ribs. Hell yeah. You can break ribs if you get it in the right spot. But we can agree to disagree, Tampa Tommy. For sure. I just, don't feel though. And that's my guy. Boots, my guy. I just don't feel though that he just ain't no one-punch shorty. And not too many people are one-punch shorties. You dig? Yeah, but I just feel though that when he gets up to 54, it's really going to be, well, we'll see. And then we'll talk about it again when it happens. We'll put that on the shelf like what me and Remo got going on right now. For sure. All right, let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. Because we got Remo coming on at 10 o'clock. All righty, what we got going on? Jamal healed himself. Well, I'm glad whatever Jamal got going on is going on. He was interviewed recently, and he was talking about, and I like that he was pretty candid about it and kept it up front. You know what I mean? Because remember, y'all, he's just a year missed from a hit and run from being under an influence of, we'll just say under the influence because we're not sure what he was under the influence of. But he's a year missed from that. You know what I'm saying? And he was talking about how, you know, the dark times and everything that he was going through, you know, and then we all know that he definitely was out there drinking, you know what I mean? Because we done seen many going live while drunk, you know, shows from Jamal Charlo. You dig? But he was talking about, you know, the demons that he had to wrestle to get back to where he is at now. But keep in mind, man, you know, his belt was taken from him. His belt was taken from him by Suleiman. He didn't lose his belt to anybody in the ring. He is the undefeated Charlo. You dig? But he is 35 years old now. And he's really beating himself up with the ignorant oil. You dig? He really beat himself up with the ignorant oil. So we don't know how much of the Charlo we got left. He will be fighting Jake LaMotta on the 31st. He hasn't had a significant fight in about 5 years, a fight of significance. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. He has fought, but when he fought Benavidez, I was told that people in PBC, they pretty much had to threaten him to make that fight happen. You did? You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see what's left. But I like I said, he was real candid. He was saying that I was home by myself, man, wrestling them demons, man, getting myself back together. He said, but during the whole time, he said, I got a gym in my home and I was still always working out. Sometimes drunk, but I was working out. You dig? So shout out to Charlo, because he says that no matter what, he loves this sport. He loves boxing. And he says that he's so glad that he's back and he want to make this run at 68. And he says he's feel real strong. He says that he is squatting more weight than he's ever squatted before. He says he feels he feels real strong. Yeah, he said he feels real strong. You know what I'm saying? And but we won't see and know until what he does. Now, his fight against Jake LaMotta, if we're looking for him to be the Jamal of old, he should stop LaMotta in 5 rounds. He should stop LaMotta in 5 rounds. If LaMotta, if he goes the distance with LaMotta, I'm definitely not looking forward to him in the plant fight. And that's just me speaking respectfully. All right. Booger say strong and slow. Mike Rim said he let a woman break him. A woman done broke many of men, Jack. One of the strongest men in the world was succumbed by a woman. That was Samson and Delilah. Remember that in the Bible? The strongest man in the world brought down to his knees by a woman. The Adam and Eve. Adam not being able to curb his woman from eating the apple is why we are in the predicament we are in now. So trust and believe, Jack. It's been the women that have brought a lot of many men down, Jack. Many men have brought, Jay Dixon said that light-skinned demon got him. Boxers Jaguar said Diddy. Diddy brought Diddy down. See, Diddy, and we're not gonna get into a long Diddy, man. You did. But see, Diddy is when you got too much money and bored to the point where he didn't even want to freak with women no more. But I truly believe this, and y'all probably heard me say this before. Money only brings out of you an intensity of what's already in you. So let's say Sean Porter, and we all see how Sean Porter dressed, right? Sean's my guy. Y'all know that. Me and Sean cool. You know, Sean have been in the hangout many a times. But the more money Sean got, the more you got a chance to see how horribly he dressed. So if you a Bama, money is just going to bring out a bigger Bama. If you a freak, money going to bring out a bigger freak. If you like cars, money going to make you buy more cars. If you a shoe head, you just going to buy more shoes. If you like boys, it's going to show that you're gay. Simple as that, man. That money will bring it out of you, man. It is what it is, man. So there you have it. Yeah, it just intensifies it. It just intensifies it. That's all it does. I was watching somebody's show the other day, CC Robinson. You know what I mean? She was with the LDBC, and she was telling a story about this lady and her husband. And they had separated for 1 year. And the husband and wife, they wanted to remain transparent. So they said, well, let's talk about body count, right? So as they both decided, and she went on FaceTime and asked a group of people, should she let her husband know her body count? And the husband was going to let her know his body count. You know what I mean? So a lot of people saying, well, you know, if y'all both going to do it and y'all going to remain transparent, why not? Well, they have been separated for 1 year. His body count was 4. Her body count was 36. But they had met since childhood. He was her first. That 1 year that they were not together, she slept with 35 men. That was already in her. That's what she was been thinking about. She was a hoe. She was a closet hoe, and she was just a hoe in her mind. So when they were separated for that year, the hoe that she always wanted to be came out. So trust me, if it's in you, it ain't just happened by happenstance. And that's on anything, man. Real Prison Talk with Tommy say, see, basically, Jay, you're saying if I become rich, I'll have a harem of BBWs. Yes. Yes, Tampa Tommy, you will have a harem of a whole bunch of big women. Yes. And midgets. Yeah, you'll have big women, midgets, and midget big women. Respectfully. Hey, yo, can we finish what's happening in the world of boxing? Y'all always make me sidetrack, man. God damn. Look at, we were just talking about him, man. Recovery Road, what's that? 40 years ago today, Larry Holmes and Call the Truth Williams had that fight. That was a decent fight too, man. But as y'all remember Larry Holmes, man, they call him the Eastern assassin. And he had a mean jab, man. Some of my old heads up in here, they can tell you about Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes' jab was nasty, man. Another thing about Larry Holmes, he was funny built, yo. Larry Holmes, if you seen, he definitely had a dad body, Jack. Larry was not, if you seen Larry and you would not think Larry could fight. But Larry will whip that ass, man. But he definitely had a dad body. And I'm going to tell you, it was a lot of guys in boxing that was built like Larry Holmes that will whip your ass, man. They ain't really had no muscular features or anything like that. They was long and lanky, man, but will whip your ass, man, for sure. Without a doubt. All right, let's move on. Remo says, shout out to all the hoes. He said, Holmes had that Gumby physique. For sure, man, for sure. All right, y'all, let's moving on. Christus and Billy, unwilling to wait in the wings, man. Yeah, he been trying to get some fights, man, and damn, who turned him down, man? I forgot, turned him down twice. They turned him down for two different fights, man. I can't think of them. But Christian and Billy, he's willing to get down. I think he's going to be fighting Selecki next. If I'm not mistaken, he will be fighting Selecki next. He want to get that Canelo shot, man. But I'm going to tell you, a lot of people talking about M. Billy. I'm not impressed with him. He's a pressure fighter, but he's not a skillful fighter at all. At all. What, he's from Canada? He reminds me of a UK fighter, to be truthfully honest. I'm not impressed with M. Billy at all. Not impressed, okay? Jay Dixon said Holmes ran across the top of a Cadillac and kicked Burbick in the face. Classic, yeah. Them dudes was real fighters back then, man. They didn't care about the bag. They was ready to whip your ass before the fight, after the fight, during the fight, at the Starbucks. Well, it wasn't no Starbucks back then, but they didn't care about the bag, Jack. You just better not disrespect them, man, at all. And the fight still would go on, and nobody taking you to court. Nobody taking you to court either, man. Well, no, none of that stuff. Ottawa being trained by Ronnie Shields as he prepares to return. I remember when Ottawa was first really put on the scene for everybody is when him and Tyson Fury had that bloodbath, man. He had Fury cut up, didn't he? Well, he'll be fighting for Ronnie Shields. I like Ronnie Shields, man. Ronnie Shields, man, has definitely been a trainer that's been overlooked, man. But it's definitely a very good trainer, you dig? So I wish Ottawa nothing but success, as he teams up with Ronnie Shields, man, for sure. For sure. Yeah, Diego Pacheco. Yeah. He ducked him. You're right. That's what I was talking about. Ducked him twice. When do you let Moses Itama go? Well, I hope soon, man, because they're talking about they might let him and Bacoli fight. Yeah, I like that. Him and Bacoli fight. You did? And if he fights Bacoli, I got him beating Bacoli. I do. Yo, this dude, Atoma, man, why he look like he's from 37, like he's 37 years old, and he remind you of a fighter from 1975 with them big ass sideburns and bush and everything. He looked like he a throwback from 1975. But listen here, y'all. That's it. I appreciate y'all. Right now, I want everybody to go to Let's Talk Fashion. The super producer Remo is about to do his thing. I appreciate you. It's your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News. I'm about to get on out here and do some door dashing. Hey, Wally, I'm on your neck, boy. I'm out of here. Man, how you turn this damn thing off? We out of here. Peace.